We have a red dot on the screen with Dr. Bong. So it's welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. time. No, sadly it's not 420 time, but we're gonna take a look at Dr. Bong and all of the misfit miscreants that we're gonna use to get the legendary token eventually. Alright. First person that we had to fight off against is She-Hulk. She, just like her 3-star counterpart, is a green, blue, and red user, though her 3-star counterpart isn't, in that same exact order, or maybe she is. I don't know, but I had to go to my roster to get my She-Hulk because I remember where her red ability is. That's Yeet. I remember what her blue ability is, but I forget what her green is. Green is damages, so we have to look at that at level 3. Deals damage, and then she destroys tiles. For every protect tile up on the board up to 3, deals damage, destroys the protect tiles, deals damage per tile. Damage ignores any projectiles that may be on the enemy team, and it prioritizes enemy tiles. And then destroy tiles don't generate AP or generate generate AP or deal damage. The usual stuff there. Alright, heroic defense is our blue ability. It's both active and passive. Passively, at the start of every fight, she will have a blue heroic defense countdown tile. And then while that countdown tile is on the board, any ally would take more than whatever the listed damage is, she will create a protect tile before damage is applied. And then when the countdown expires, she gains AP in both green and red. At lower levels, lower strength, fewer AP gained. And then Yeet is her red ability, which costs 9, deals damage to the enemy, and then deals additional damage to the enemy team. Both are increased by percentage for each red AP over 9, consuming the additional AP. Essentially, think of it as Hulkbuster's red, but as a team damaging move. For affiliations, for those that care, Heroes Enhance Gamma Mutates. Alright, now it's time for Dr. Bong, who everybody in the game was given at least one random cover of. So, he is a blue, purple, and yellow user. Bong cost 8. And it creates a 4-turn repeater tile that stuns the target for 3 turns, then fortifies all friendly countdown and repeater tiles, dealing damage for each tile fortified. Then you have Bong, which costs 7 purple AP. It fortifies up to 3. Hang on, no. It deals damage based on the number of friendly repeater tiles or countdown tiles that you have on the board, and then it'll destroy tiles on the board that are essentially cross-shaped adjacent to them, and then of course the standard dealing damage but don't generate AP, and then dealing damage for each one of those repeater tiles or countdown tiles that's on the board. And then Bong costs 5. And what it'll do, it'll create a countdown tile that heals allies for damage that they inflict while this tile is on the board. And at higher levels, a longer crash course countdown tile, more healing, all that good stuff. Affiliations for those that care: Geniuses, villains technologist, so he would be a solid partner with our good friend Deathlock. So no stunt allows as per usual, so that's going to effectively get rid of one of the things that the good doctor kind of wants to do, and that's stun. So that's pretty much going to make our Bong blue ability pretty much worthless. Yeet. Yeah, we'll take damages. Gonna have to go blue. Go for more blue. Now to get some destruction, but not enough to make that much of a difference. And I think that should be enough to finish her off. Yep. And I love the whimsical, not only sound effects, but the animations that Dr. Bong does. So that's pretty cool. Alright, as per usual with these type of events here, I rarely, well, I will rephrase that there. I will afford myself the opportunity to use 5 stars, but if I don't have to use them, then I won't. So we'll go ahead and have executive decision already on lockdown. So once I get enough black AP, I can pretty much put the good doctor, well, I ain't saying to sleep, but I will be revoking his license to you know, to deal with medicine. So that's an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, and I got the Bong ability as a team up. Alright, day 1 warm up, usual stuff. Black Widow, she is a purple, blue, and black user. I don't know why I scrolled back up. I'm just trying to find out whoever I want to use. Her purple ability costs 8. What it will do, it'll steal AP in colors other than purple. So black, blue, green, red, yellow, and team up tiles too. Her blue ability costs 9. It will give a burst heal to each of her allies and herself. And if there happens to be any countdown tiles on the board, it will increase the length of those countdown tiles as well. And then her black ability is a passive. Anytime that she matches either black, blue, or purple, which is essentially her colors, she'll steal 1 AP in that particular color there. Affiliations don't really matter as much, but I think this version of Fishnets, I think she should be a villain. Yeah, villains, Team Iron Man, street level, enhanced, red room for all those that care. Again, normally I would break up the 5-star Thanos, but yeah, we want to take this here. Pretty much nice and easy. Now tomorrow, on the other hand, you know, hey, I do reserve the right to break out the 5-star Thanos to quickly and effectively eliminate nodes. Well, we can use her aggressive recon. I mean, Wolverine kind of wants red. I mean, black is virtually useless to us, so and then there's Court Death to give the rest of the damage there. Alright, I gotta step away for just a second, but by the time you guys realize it, I will have been already recording. Kept you waiting, huh? Alright, they want to show you stuff with Captain America Super Soldier. He is a yellow, red, and blue user. His abilities are pretty much similar to the 2-star version of Captain America, but we'll talk about it real quick. His blue ability costs, well, not blue. His yellow ability costs 19. Yeah, pretty expensive for what he does. And it will create a level 3 projectiles on the board that you can pretty much place. So if you wanted to make cascades, you can do that there, or if you wanted to make sure that they persist on the board, you have that option there too. And I think at higher levels you should be able to convert any tiles into projectiles. Let me double check and see, because I never. Okay, just 4 basic tiles. Okay, just making sure. His red ability, this costs 11, and this is actually pretty useful. So it deals damage to the target. And then, well, before it does damage to the target, you get to choose any tile on the board. That means anything other than charge tiles. Then you do damage to the target. It'll create a 3-turn countdown tile. When that countdown tile reaches 0, then you'll be refunded back at least 10 of the AP that you used to fire off the move. So you can fire it off multiple times if necessary, or if you have someone like, oh, I don't know, Iron Man Model 40, you know, that's an option there. Alright, and then his blue ability, Peacemaker. No, do you really want to taste it? And this one here costs 12, and it's similar to his red ability, meaning you choose any tile on the board with the exception of charge tiles. Then it'll create a 3-turn countdown tile that'll stun the target for 2 turns. Then when that countdown tile reaches 0, it will refund back at least 10 AP, at least level 5, and then it'll create a pretty strong projectile. And then affiliations for this version of Captain America, for those that care. I know it's Team Cap, duh. Avengers, duh. S.H.I.E.L.D, Illuminati, Enhanced, you know. So just covering our bases there. And yeah, this version of Cap has a private Steve Rogers costume, which it's cool. I don't know if we'll get a chance to be able to showcase all of Cap's abilities. Probably not today. Maybe not. I ain't gonna say ever, because never say never. We may be able to showcase off the blue. Maybe. We might be able to show up the red too. So, alright, this is Peacemaker here. Like I said, stuns for 2 turns. Pretty much, you put it wherever you want to. Like if Tisatsu was had their attack tiles on the board, we could overwrite those, you know, all that good stuff there. Alright, thanks Alliance for the CP. Alright, day 1 toughen up. Ooh, X-Force Deadpool, one of the ascended characters in the game. So he is a red, black, and purple user, similar to his 3-star counterpart. And I need to get one. I need to get a joke character here while we're thinking about it. Devil Dinosaur, I think you should work wherever you're at. I know he's not at 370 yet, but he's pretty close to it. Yep. Alright, X-Force Deadpool. His red ability costs 13, all out of bullets. And what it will do, it will deal damage to the target and it'll heal Deadpool by a significant amount. Like I said, at max champion levels is 15,007. Well, deals damage 17,000. Well, 15,775 and heals for a little under 48. Well, 9330. Yeah. Or 9370. Excuse me. X enforces his black ability, which is a passive. Anytime one of Deadpool's allies is dealt whatever the listed amount of damage is, then it'll create a 1-turn black countdown tile that when it expires, it deals damage to the target. At higher levels, again, the retaliatory damage is still the same. I mean, the conditions needed to retaliate are still the same, but he deals a little bit more damage. And that's obviously useful with someone like 5-star Okoye, you know, tanking a 5-star damage, you know, boom, 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 firing that off at rapid fire succession. And then countdown for what is his purple ability. What it will do, it will create 6 5-turn countdown tiles on the enemy's strongest color. If they're matched away, then they'll deal 3180 damage to the person that matched. Well, not to the person that matched it, but just, you know, just in general. It's like if it's either matched or destroyed. And then if the counter tiles reach 0, they don't really do anything. This is a version of Deadpool's affiliations: Heroes, X-Men, Team Iron Man, Weapon X, Enhanced. Notice, Deadpool is not a mutant. A lot of folks get that misconception wrong, that Deadpool is a mutant. No, Deadpool is not a mutant. His powers were given by the Weapon X program. His powers were more or less a derivative of Wolverine's. So he didn't go through puberty to get his mutant powers activated. So yeah, there you go. Alright, let's see here. Their strongest color happens to be blue, so that'll work out for me. That'll let Dr. Bong do his thing. Cool, match him away. Alright, prehistoric chomp. That'll get rid of mutation with ease, with the greatest of ease. Yeah, just do those countdowns for what? I don't care. Boom. Like I said, if Okoye happens to be, you know, a featured character in another Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D, then yeah, I will try to use her along with X-Force Deadpool to you know, solidify all that there. Okay, cool. So we got Arcade. Arcade is a purple, blue, and black user, so I will have to invoke my right of using the 5-star champions because I only have mines that are 333. So his purple ability is called Murder World, and passively at the start of the battle create a purple countdown, well, purple control room trap tile. Then after each turn, you create 2 more Murder World trap tiles up to 10 on the board on purple. And then whenever those whenever that control room trap tile is matched, then the Murder World trap tiles deal 50% less damage. Now, the active portion for 7 purple, you choose a color, you place a control room trap tile of that color on the board, max of 1. And then for each Murder World trap tile that's on the board, you deal damage to a random enemy. And if it matches the control room's color, then you deal double damage. So if the control room's trap tile happens to be on black and you happen to match one of those black Murder World trap tiles, then it'll deal double damage. And then you destroy a random adjacent tile. And then for every 2 on the board, destroy a surrounding random tile, and obviously doesn't generate AP. Insert coin is this blue ability which has multiple effects depending upon which color you choose it on. So you choose a pair of colors, you deal damage to the target for each Murder World trap tile in those colors, and an additional effect for the colors chosen, removing trap tiles in those colors, and then max of 1 insert coin special tiles. So if you happen to choose red or yellow, then you create a 1-turn fortified red repeater tile that deals damage a number of times for the number of yellow and red Murder World trap tiles on the board. If you happen to choose blue or green, then it creates a 3-turn fortified blue countdown tile that locks surrounding number of tiles, obviously prioritizing enemy special tiles equal to the number of blue and green Murder World trap tiles removed, and then lock tiles destroy enemy AP and their colors for each turn. And then finally, if you choose purple or black, or you choose the poison cloud, then it'll create a 3-turn fortified countdown tile that deals damage up to the number of purple and black Murder World trap tiles removed to the enemy team. And if it's destroyed, then you deal damage to the enemy team and you stun them for 1 turn. At higher levels, it's 2 turns, more damage, all around. And then happy birthday, because today is somebody's birthday, so happy birthday. So passively, well, we have to talk about it actively, then passively. So actively, for 7 blue AP, you choose a tile, place a 1-turn fortified Doombot repeater tile on the board, which deals damage, and then creates 2 Murder World trap tiles each time it activates. And then passively, if there's a Doombot repeater tile on the board, at the start of each turn, if there's at least 8 Murder World trap tiles on the board, then one of those trap tiles is Murder World trap tiles is destroyed, deals damage to the enemy team, and then deals damage to Arcade's allies. Affiliations for those that care: villains, mercenaries, technologists, and geniuses. So there's the Murder World trap tile there. There's the control room. There's some of them activated there. Now again, if we match this one here, then then yeah, that's not gonna be any good. Alright, so there's happy birthday. Okay, there's activation of those trap tiles. Now there he goes, dealing damage to us. Now that is the one downside though about these repeater tiles though, or countdown trap tiles, that they can be overwritten. So let's see here. Let's go with the noxious fumes. There goes the murderer control room destroyed, but it's alright. We'll put it back on the board. Boom, deal a little bit of extra damage because it was on red. Probably should have fired this here off first, but it's all good. So we'll heal based off of that. Let's use this here. Yeah, it destroys a couple of our repeater tiles, but it doesn't matter. There's a poison cloud dealing the damage. There's a little bit more extra damage. There's a heal. Boom. Like I said, even if I had a championed out, Edward Scissorhands, Edward Acta, I probably wouldn't use him. I mean, well, intentionally use him. Anyway, Dr. Bong and Foes, legendary store. Well, not legendary store, but token store here. You know, the usual stuff: legendary tokens, support tokens, opportunity for random cover of Dr. Bong, your featured 4-star Deadpool, random 4-star heroics and elite tokens. You know, opportunity for your featured 3-star random assortment of 3 stars, your featured 2-star random assortment of 2 stars, and you know, your ISO 8. So what do I want? I don't care. Ideally I would like another Dr. Bong cover. If not that, they're a legendary token, but beggars can't really be choosers. Alright, Hispanic Heritage, we'll go ahead and pull this one here, because, you know, making my business to use Nova, and I still have not hit the legendary token yet. So I got 7 days to at least get that there. Talk about Spicy, I'll probably do that there off camera. Anniversary stuff, so we'll go ahead and pull our daily token, as well as spend a 10-pack with Kane. Because again, I got most of my hero points back, so... Ooh, got a roster slot. That's always good. Okay, and then... Let's see here, we'll get one more pull from up out of here. Hopefully it's something from the Mettle Essential. If not, okay, cool. But I can pull from this here because we got 4 days left. So, and that's where I got most of my stuff back from this here. So at least well, the odds are evenly distributed between the cane covers, the 1,000 ISO, well, 1,000 hero points, or the 10,000 or 100,000 ISO 8. So, you know, it's a 50-50 chance that I'm either getting a cover or I'm getting resources. So let's see what we get. So essentially we got double our investment back. So that's always a good thing. And I think that that will do it for at least for day one. We'll put a bow into everything real quick. Thank you all for watching. Excuse me as I'm so rude. We'll be back at it for day 2 on Monday, where, like I said, I will reserve my right to use a 5-star character, probably Shang-Chi. I'm not sure, but we will well, I'll debate on who I'm gonna use, and we'll go from there. So be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I'm gonna catch y'all. Like I said, catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, peace.